Next up, American Airlines ex-mechanic gets 9 years in prison for smuggling cocaine hidden under cockpit of JFK-bound flight.
An American Airlines mechanic has been convicted of smuggling cocaine through JFK Airport. Paul Belloisi was found guilty of trying to transport 10 bricks of the drug from Jamaica in 2020. The cocaine was hidden inside an electronics compartment beneath the plane's cockpit. Prosecutors say the drugs were discovered when the flight was selected for a routine search by Customs and Border Patrol. Officers caught Belloisi by replacing the 25 pounds of cocaine with fakes and waiting to see who would come to retrieve it.
Of course, it was a Boeing. They all are. I was actually surprised to learn that Boeing is the only commercial aircraft manufacturer in the United States. And these are the type of things that happen when you have a monopoly. Your name is all over everything. So when things go wrong, your name is all over everything. They can't get right, whether it's on land, in the air, or off world. Earlier this year, January, you had that Dora fly off the Alaskan Airlines flight. Then just last month, a tire blew out on the ground. The plane wasn't even flying. A tire blew out and killed 2 employees. Then you have the Starliner stuck on bricks up there in outer space. Maybe that's what happened. Some coke got stuck in the thrusters and gummed up the works. A former American Airlines aircraft mechanic, they made it very clear he does not work there anymore, was sentenced on Friday to 9 years in prison after being convicted of trying to smuggle cocaine hidden beneath the cockpit of a flight to New York from Jamaica. Paul Belloisi, 56, of Smithtown, New York, was sentenced by U.S. District Judge Dora Irizarry in Brooklyn after being convicted in May 2023 of conspiring to possess cocaine, conspiring to import cocaine, and importing cocaine. The case arose from a routine search of American Flight 1349 following its February 4th, 2020 arrival at New York's John F. Kennedy International Airport, where Belloisi had been an American mechanic for more than 2 decades. A hell of a way to throw it away, right? From Montego Bay, Jamaica. Back in November 2022, I caught the story of the 28 pounds of cocaine stuffed in electric wheelchair tires moving through JFK. Then this past July, there was the story of Adderley Rafael Santos Familia, who was coming from DR with cocaine stuffed in Santa Claus dolls. You're not going to get 100% of the contraband moving through these airports. That's impossible. But you have to be sharp to maneuver around JFK. They are constantly adding to their growing list of things to watch out for. Prosecutors said custom officers found 10 cocaine bricks weighing 25.6 pounds in an electronics compartment beneath the cockpit. A kilo is 2.2 pounds. And replaced them with fake bricks sprayed with a substance that glows under a special black light. Belloisi allegedly drove up to the plane before it could take off again and entered the electronics compartment. Prosecutors said law enforcement confronted him and showed that he handled the fake bricks because his gloves glowed under the black light. They also said Belloisi was carrying an empty tool bag and wore a jacket large enough to hold the cocaine. You gave that place 20 years of your life, and this is how you go out using the same method they use to catch kids who pull the fire alarm in school? American was not accused of wrongdoing. Unsuspecting drug mules. Belloisi's lawyer David Cohen from the law firm Cohen Foreman Barone said his client plans to appeal his conviction. Given Mr. Belloisi's personal history as well as national and district-wide statistics, this was an excessive sentence, far beyond what is necessary to achieve the goals of sentencing, Cohen said in an interview. Irizarry on Friday separately rejected Belloisi's request for an acquittal. There you have it, kids. Paul Belloisi. Do you think this was his first time smuggling cocaine, or do you think this was his first time getting caught?